Hey, hey. All right. Hold on. All right. I know this was like a last minute live. I don't plan on staying long. I got to get ready. And thank you guys for the happy birthdays. I'm going to do a full birthday live stream later. But there's just a couple of things I want to address because it really bothered me. And I think it needs to be addressed. So, first, again, let me say hi to everyone. I also want to give a big shout out to everyone that sent me $53 through Cash App or PayPal. The first person that did it, I was like, what an odd number to send. Why would you send 53? And then it hit me, duh, because you're 53. And then I guess the other people did it too. So I really want to thank you guys for that huge, huge help and very creative. So thank you guys for that. And all right, so let me get to this because again, I don't have a lot of time. So, hello everyone. I'm going to say everyone, hello to everyone right off the bat. So, I was doing candles this morning. Hey Karen, I was doing candles this morning and I was listening to Queen Bee while she was on. And I couldn't believe some of the stuff that I was hearing. I couldn't believe some of the BS I was hearing. And I do have questions. So my first question is some of the stuff I don't even remember. I would have to re-listen and I don't have time to do that now. But a couple of things that stuck out to me. The first one being that look under my that was you? All right. I'll go do that. Hold on. What's up, Fluffy? How do you do that and be online at the same time? It feels fat. On your birthday, I'm wishing peace, love, and happiness. In other words, good wine, great food, and more good wine. Happy birthday. That's Susie, Joe, Alyssa, and Kathleen. Ooh, thank you. Ah, Susie. She gave me cash plus a gift card to my favorite sushi place. Thank you so much, Susie. Woohoo! Can't tell the kids about that one. I didn't even know Kobe did gift cards. All right. Well, that just made my day. Thank you. All right. So let's get into this. Okay. So there I am listening. And one of the things, I guess some people think that if you ignore something long enough, or there seems to be this thing in the community that if you avoid something long enough, when you come back, you can just lie about it. Because that's what I feel like is happening, that you could just lie about things. So Queen Bee comes back all of a sudden today that Aileen was lying about stuff. Aileen wasn't lying about anything, but I guess she thinks that she can manipulate people by saying that she lied. What did Aileen lie about? Please tell me. She didn't lie about PJ's docs. She didn't lie about the text messages. She didn't lie that you're a shady bitch. So please tell me what she lied about. That you're running your mouth today about how Aileen lied. Aileen didn't lie about anything. So I don't get this whole Aileen lied all of a sudden. I'm like, what? So then to add to that, then they were talking about QB and how they don't have yes people. And of course, my name comes up. And of course, it's someone in chat. I'm assuming it was someone in chat. I wasn't watching chat, but the way QB said it, I'm assuming it came from chat. So she goes, yeah, we don't have yes people like Laura does. What? After they just went on a 10-minute thing about how Cappy goes up, Cappy talks behind the scenes. Cappy says stuff behind the scenes. Cappy does this behind the scenes. So it's okay for them to talk behind the scenes, but you always have to throw me in like I did something. Or you always have to use me as a comparison. Stop using me as a comparison for your petty bullshit. Stop using Crystal as a comparison for Jonesin. Still never got an apology. And that was the other thing that I don't know exactly where the timestamp was. But here's an example. If me and Peggy go rob a bank, but I'm standing outside and she's the one that actually puts the gun up to their heads, but I'm the drive-away car, guess what? I'm still just as guilty. So all I hear out of Queen Bee about the whole Crystal situation, well, I didn't do it. Well, it had nothing to do with me. Well, I'm not the one that asked for the information. Let me tell you something. I can't say 100% if I'm correct in what I'm about to say, but I am 99% correct that I'm about to say. And that is Queen Bee threatening to dox Crystal and threatening to dox Capone and stating that she has their information came before the Jones and Dad incident. I am 99% sure that I am correct in that. So for her to run around stating how it's all Jonesin, it's not me, it's all Jonesin. Jonesin's the one that did that. I had nothing to do with Crystal Doc. That is a blatant lie, an absolute blatant lie, because that story has now changed 3 times. And I'm right, Crystal, right? I'm 99.9% sure that I am. But she threatened Crystal and Capone long before the Jones and Dad thing. So don't sit there and act like you're so innocent and it's all Jonesin. How about you both fucking apologize to Crystal? Why is that so difficult for you guys to own your shit? Nobody should have Crystal's personal information. I don't have Crystal. Well, I do because she bought candles, but I don't have people's personal information. Why do you guys? I don't know Queen Bee's address. I don't give a shit what B Tim's address is. I don't care what Cappy's address is. I don't care what any of them are. And they talk shit about me every single day. I don't know Granny's address. I don't know any of these people's addresses. Why? I don't care. I don't need to look people up because I have nothing else better to do or because they talk crap about me. How about you just own your shit, QB, and apologize for needing people's information to what? Threaten them? To harass them? What were you going to do with them? To dox them? You were going to intimidate them? So all of this bullshit about, oh, well, it's not on me. It's not on. That's all I keep hearing out of her is it's not on me. That's Jonesin. That's Jonesin. That's Jonesin. No, it was you long before Jonesin. I wouldn't say long before, but it was definitely you. There's confirmation now that it was you that ran your mouth about having their information. So don't say that Jonesin came to you and you were just, your hands were tied. You didn't know anything. How about you just own your shit and apologize? I know that's so hard for you. I know that someone like you can never own your shit. But let's not forget that this is a sub. Crystal is a sub. So if you want me to start threatening your subs and say, oh, been dreaming, I got your info, or Ellie, I know your job, how would you like it? How would you like it for your a biggest supporter, or which has been dreaming, or your friend there, Ellie? Would you like it? The difference between you and me, QB, is I'm not a narcissist. I can apologize. I would say, you know what? You're 100% right, Ellie. I am so sorry. There's no reason I needed your stuff. There's no reason I needed your address. There's no reason why I needed to know who you were just because you were talking shit, but you're a sub. Crystal's not, I can't even compare her to Ellie because she's not on panels. So I can't compare her to Ben Dreamin. I've seen Ben Dreamin on a panel like once or twice. So we'll go with Ben Dreamin. How would you feel? How would you feel if Pecan Pie, if I'm like, well, I need all Pecan Pie's information, and then try to threaten her with it on a live, or calling Capone a pedo, which you denied. You still never apologized for it. You just make excuses because that's all you know how to do is make excuses. How about you put the excuses aside and own your shit? That was the first thing I wanted to address. They use Grandma Charity. No, but it's just when I hear the lack of accountability of what was done to Crystal, just because they didn't like that Crystal doesn't like them or talk shit about them, neither one of them are apologizing. Neither one of them are saying anything. But more importantly, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think Jonesin has at least taken accountability. She may not have apologized yet, but she's taken accountability. Unlike the other one who can't even take accountability. She just wants to say nothing and run her mouth. And then deny it. This plausible deniability. Like, please. So then I hear them talk about clip channels. How they don't, by the way, I have a new video. They don't like the clip channels. They don't, there's no clip channels left. There's only one, and that's Pull Up Jules. Pull Up Jules is a Laura hate channel. That's all she does. Laura hate. 90% of her videos is Laura hate. So if you want to sit up there and bitch about a channel or a couple of channels being made about you, don't push other channels that are solely made on one person. Because then you're just the hypocrite that I've been calling you out to be for over a year. So before I move on, let's watch the next video that was dropped. Oh, there's 2 videos dropped. My bad. All right. Birthday surprise. We got 2 videos. All right. You know what? I'm going to finish my other thought before I play these. So my other thought was Cappy over there is like, oh, well, beats him. That video was ridiculous. Why? Because it's true. Anything that goes to the hive is ridiculous. Anything against the hive is ridiculous. Everybody's got something ridiculous when it comes to the hive. But when it's about anyone else, they laugh, they promote it, they do all these things. Beats him brings me up, Cappy, on every fucking live that is done. Every live, without fail. Sometimes he brings me up multiple times on lives, without fail. Why? I don't bring him up on every single live that I do. I don't bring him up if nobody's talking about me, if nobody's talking about him. There's no reason to bring him up. He brings me up every single live, even if nobody's talking about me. Him and Nick are doing a live. Do you know how many times he brought me up just on a live with him and Nick? He didn't need to bring me up. Nobody was discussing me. Nobody was talking about me. Nobody was referencing me. The live had nothing to do with me. I counted 10 times that he talked about me. Joy, that's her narcissism. She likes to hear her own voice. I talked about that the other day. Thank you for whoever just sent me the PayPal. I like birthday PayPals and Cash Apps, but I do like Super Chats too. So I don't understand why these people have to turn around and make it out like I'm just as bad as him. Thank you, Jenny. I'm just as bad as him. No, not even close. Stop comparing me to him. Stop comparing my community to your community. It's night and day. All right. I don't have blind followers. I don't appreciate my name being brought up in every goddamn stream that's done. You don't want it done to you, then don't do it to me. Because if it wasn't you, if you guys didn't bring me up on every single stream, then I wouldn't need to address it. I'm not GW. I'm not doing, lives unless I'm not doing reactions unless I am named in your videos. And every single live, it's Laura, Laura, Laura. I don't know if you threatened by me, and I don't mean numbers, but I don't know what the deal is. But every single live, I get compared to something. I get dissed for something. And it may not even be, a lot of times it's not even QB. I honestly do not believe QB even thinks of me at even a quarter of how much I'm spoke about on that panel, or that I'm brought up in chat, or I'm, compared to something. And again, it's not because QB or anybody else that addresses me says it. She's usually reading a comment in chat. So I just don't understand why these people can't stop. Just stop using me as a comparison to everything. I'm not a comparison. I'm not everything you do is compared to Laura. Beats him doesn't, he's right up there with MM. As everything I say and do, he's got to bring it up. He's got to say comparison. He's got to say this. Just stop. Like literally just stop. You don't want me doing, videos on you, then make sure that my name is not brought up in every fucking live that's done. And if you don't see it, you need to start listening to your own lives. So now let's move on to the video. Those were all the things that I wanted to get off my chest. Thank you guys for the happy birthday. By the way, Debbie, thank you so, so much for the Cash App. And here we go with video number 1.
Warnings. Episode 1. An OG creator in the Krama community, Granny's Watching, has been bussing out the content lately. Her unbiased approach to commentating on the community bullshit, as well as combining multiple communities in her chat, has not gone unnoticed by Queen Bee. 4 weeks ago, Granny did a live showcasing the Bullhorn Betty and JLR breakup. Her commentary was neutral, which allowed for those of different opinions to gather in her chat. Did Queen Bee notice that a smaller channel like Granny's was growing? Or was it simply the topics Granny was covering? Either way, The Queen issued her first warning 3 weeks ago.
Unlikely for
damn, I did not know that. Okay, no.
Oh.
No, we got to report on this, see, because, that's what, when,
Breaking news.
breaking news. How are you?
I will skip a panel guest talking about her pet, but you heard there is some breaking news that the Queen must report on. You can hear Queen Bee skimming through the clip before showing it. The panel is confused.
What the
Oh,
what was that?
I know, I'm wondering too. Oh, it must be a clip. Is it a clip?
Were you playing something, Queen?
those two. So,
Oh yeah, that's gotta be a clip.
yeah, I just popped it open. I just popped it up by accident, popped it open or whatever. And, it's already on the screen. So anyhow, Natasha Cooper has another channel and it's called Hair in a Biscuit Community. Well, apparently she's pissed off because she's talking shit to Laura and Granny's watching because, of course she don't like Granny. And now that
What is
Granny's
that about?
Laura, it's, but Natasha's on here saying that Granny's watching fake cancer. And that basically she's got a text message up here that says from Jessica, which is Granny's
Queen Bee acknowledges that she is reading off a private message from Granny.
watch and says, I'm not gonna lie, I was jealous when Natasha was getting all those super chats. She doesn't deserve them. She doesn't deserve a single handout. I bust my ass not sitting in a recliner and making money off others, working and raising 2 kids alone. This woman gets over $2,500 for fake tears, for being violent, people striking back.
Now, this is another thing. She sat there. They all sat there today about private messages. They all sat there saying how wrong it was to release private messages. They went on this whole thing this morning about private messages. But here, QB is reading private messages. Make it make sense, please. Jenny, feel better, honey.
For being overweight. So yeah, I was jealous and angry. She goes on to like show these messages or whatever. This is her part 1. So now she's trying to go after Granny's watching, or I don't know what her issue is, honestly. I think because I thought they had put this shit behind him now. But apparently not.
There are a lot of I don't knows being said. However, they are followed up with explanations. This indicated that she clearly knows exactly what she is showing.
What? So they were friends. Were they very close?
Oh, what? I'm sorry.
So were they like close at one time and then that blew to hell? And
No,
then
Granny watching started her channel, calling out Natasha Cooper.
Okay, but were they ever friends?
That's why she started her channel. That's what she started it for, was to call out Natasha Cooper.
Okay, so they were never friends who had like.
Not that I'm aware. I don't think they were ever friends. That I'm aware of.
Okay. Natasha Cooper is very funny. She can be.
I don't like that.
She can be really nasty, but she can be really funny too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wait.
Years.
Yeah, I don't really like Natasha because the whole Again Snout thing. She basically.
Yeah, that was gross. But
Yeah.
I don't listen to her anymore. But years ago, I used to, and she was funny.
Yeah, like I said, she used to be funny. Like you know what I mean? She used to be funny, but it's long gone now. That's long gone.
That I will agree with.
What doesn't she like constantly get her channel taken
Yeah.
down?
Well, yeah, because she's banning baiting. So,
Gotcha.
but I'm only gonna play this little piece right here and then shut it off. So, as a matter of fact, it says just diagnosed with cervical cancer 4/9/2022. Then it says just diagnosed with cervical cancer 4/10/2022. I think she's trying to point out like the times that she had it or whatever. I really don't know. So I don't know what this is. I mean, like I just got it sent to me. So hold on one second. Let's see. We'll put a thing over. We'll put a screen over just in case. I put a thing in the back too.
Chronicles.
All right, you know what I mean?
You think YouTube is on my fucking mind, and now what would happen to me if I fucking die tomorrow? What would happen to my kids?
Now, a lot of people have asked me, since you do have cancer, why doesn't it bother you that what Granny did? And I said, I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and I'll still give her the benefit of the doubt. I know that she's not the most educated, and I'm not saying that as an insult, but that's why I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Thank you, East Coast.
The music, you or her?
No, that's them. That's her. That's her stuff with her video or whatever. It says, okay, Granny's watching 4/10/2022, even at 2 a.m. in a basement after being diagnosed with cervical cancer and dealing with the shameless harassment of the pieces of shit like you guys. I still look better than you. Don't worry, I'll be camming up properly to shut y'all down. Ain't no shame in my game. I wonder what that's about. If maybe that's what she wasn't cammed up or something. I don't know. I really don't. Like, there's a lot of history. Just like she don't know our history over here, we don't know all their history over there.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Queen Bee claims to not know the history, but speaks a lot on historical events.
So she's saying just got diagnosed. I don't know what the point of this is. I really don't understand what this is. What I just got diagnosed with.
Is she trying to say she said it twice? That she's been diagnosed?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I really don't know what she's trying to say, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know their history like that. I just know they don't get along, and I know that she's now pissed off and trying to. Here she's.
Oh, she's cute. Is that?
Yeah, it's Granny's watching. Yeah.
I've never seen her before.
Yeah, she is cute. Yeah, she really is. So I'm guessing this is just okay. So here, for those who like to stir the pot, wait a minute, I missed that. For those who like to stir the pot, you should know what you're cooking before you get burnt.
Queen Bee and the panel continue on with the video of Granny.
I mean, I just
I would be
not share it.
mortified.
Right. I was gonna say I would be
God,
sharing my business out here like this. Good Lord. So you gotta keep some stuff to yourself.
Yeah.
They learn and acknowledge the full context of what the video is describing. I promise you this will be important to note for the next couple episodes.
And there was a lady who did a video. She goes, I don't come in here. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're going through this. I apologize that you have to go through this. I'm so sorry. But guess what? I didn't log into YouTube to hear about your medical diagnosis or anything going on with it or anything about your medical diagnosis. And I don't care. I come here to laugh. I come here to have fun. I come here to have a good time. I don't come here to pay for your medical bills. I'm sorry. I don't. I was like, well,
Yeah,
I guess.
I don't mean to.
I don't come here to pay for your medical bills. That is rich, coming from someone who raised $40,000 for a lawsuit. And this was going on during her lawsuit. This was December 10th of 2023. I mean, yeah, 2023. So for her to turn around and say, well, I don't come here to pay for your medical bills. Well, people don't come here to pay for your shenanigans.
I'm not trying to shame her, but I don't know. I just, not everything needs to come to YouTube.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I mean, you gotta keep in mind, this is from a year ago. I think this is from a year ago, but I know it's getting brought up because she's, hanging with Laura. And
Is Queen Bee bringing it up because Granny is hanging with Laura? Or is she bringing it up to cast a certain light in Granny's direction?
I saw in the chat somebody said that a mod.
Petty, what?
It sounds like maybe she didn't.
Like a mod and put it out. I'm sure that's
Yeah.
not. I'm sure that's
Yeah.
not. I'm
Oh
sure
my
they probably
God.
did because there was
That
people
was
that
awful.
she had mods that were doing like backstabbing ass shit, and
That's horrible.
yeah, it's just some shit. I mean, some things happen like that. It is what it is.
Okay, it looks Bodhi, her chat, it kind of makes it sound like another private message getting shared when it never was meant to be.
Right.
It's being brought up here because we're covering this. She's the one who put this on the internet. Being brought up here because we're covering this. She's the one who put this on the internet.
The panel is discussing Granny's medical information and reading private messages. They claim it's because it was brought to the internet. Queen Bee and the panel clearly understand this was brought up again because of an ex-moderator of Granny's. A lot of this information will be important in the next episodes. The rest of the warnings are to be continued.
Okay, that was video one. Now they put out a second video.
Warnings. Episode 2. We left off in episode 1 of Warnings, showing Granny's Watching's unbiased approach to community bullshit. After the first warning from The Hive, Granny continued on as normal, covering trauma community topics. Before Granny would even cover one of my clips about The Hive, Queen Bee would fire her second warning.
What's that? Matter of fact, while you're up here, that girl, I wanted to tell you we got tagged in a fucking post today by Angela's Clips and Giggles.
I would like to remind everybody that when you tag somebody in a post like that, forever their channel name is going to be associated with somebody's butthole, and that's not fair to do without permission, okay?
Please note that Queen Bee and that girl acknowledge being tagged in posts about Granny's Watching.
And that's all I have
Yeah, I
to
was
say.
like, what the hell is this? What the fuck is going on here? I didn't.
Always some fuckery. Always some fuckery, Queen.
Well, yeah, and then I was tagged in another one an hour ago.
By the same person or a different person?
Well,
Thank you, AMAC. Now, all right, so this was December 17th. Didn't that liar say that she had no idea she was ever tagged in anything? Because I'm pretty sure she just said to Granny's Watching that she didn't know she was tagged in anything. She had no idea she was ever tagged in anything. She just said that, like yesterday. So it's interesting to me. She did know she was tagged. Oh, and that's another thing Cappy said. I don't want to forget. Cappy said, it's not necessarily a lie. Maybe you just forgot. And I will agree with that. But that applies to everybody. That just doesn't apply to your queen over there. That applies to every single one of us.
It's the same one, but this one's gone now. Hold on.
Oh, Lord. I can't keep up.
The Hive continues to throw shade in Granny's direction while pretending to be oblivious to the drama.
There. Okay, it's right here, baby. So it says, if you want to know the truth about something, don't ask Granny. Granny most certainly did pass off Natasha's niece's diary pages, knowing what Lycan was going to do with them. Later, she even threatened to read them herself. She always goes for people's children, but it wasn't. But it was just diary pages. It wasn't just diary pages. It was doxing info on Natasha's family. Lycan only made the diary pages public, and Natasha did not pass around pics of her daughter in a bikini. That's a lie Granny made up, and it was proven to be a lie.
Okay, I also want to explain this because I think there is a lot of misconfusion about it. So let me explain. Granny used to go at Natasha Cooper. They went back and forth. They both went real life. I don't think Granny went as much as Natasha Cooper, but they both went real life. Somehow Granny got a hold of Natasha Cooper's niece's diary. And a lot of people were egging Granny's Watching to put it out there. And she didn't want to put it out there. Or she debated it. I don't remember. But she did. She didn't put it out there. And then she went to Lycan, who she was like dating, and said, you put it out. Here it is. You put it out. And then I think she changed her mind at the last second, if I remember correctly, but it was too late. It was already like rolling. So by that time, it was already out there. And then Granny got so much shit for it, rightfully so. But she got so much shit for it. Lycan, when her and Lycan split, Lycan told everybody what actually happened. And it was not pretty. And that's what they're talking about.
As far as the photos, that girl, she must be talking to you in this right there. Granny thought it was a good idea to put a photo in her mod chat that looked like a crime scene. I'm not even certain it was a recent picture, but the very next day she started her cancer lie. The night before, she asked us to remind her.
That's the other part of it, that she got so much shit for it, for giving it to Lycan or Lycan putting it out. I don't remember which came first, but the next day is when she, all of a sudden she had this cervical cancer and was dying. It was the very next day. So that's where a lot of the scam came in. That's where a lot of people freaked out. That's where a lot of people were calling her out on it, because it's just so convenient that she, could have lost an entire community because she thought everyone would back her and nobody was backing her. They thought it was absolutely distasteful and wrong. And then the next day she comes out and all of a sudden she has a cervical cancer and she's dying and she needs a trip to Disney. It was over the top.
To call the doctor, and I'm not even 24 hours later, she has cervical cancer with only a pap smear and no test of any kind yet. If you have any questions, just ask. I can show actual receipts, unlike Granny that lies her ass off about literally everything. And then I got tagged in another one.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Sweet baby Jesus, indeed. Queen Bee continues to read about Granny's medical information, which she currently deems is just as bad as shit-talking private messages.
Says, help Queen Bee Esquire sees what a liar this one is. It never happened. There were no photos of your daughter. So I didn't even know I was tagged in them until somebody sent me a thing and said I was tagged in them. So I haven't really had, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, Jules. I actually do have cancer, so I don't know who you're talking about. I know Alicia has cancer. Christina 5555 has cancer. So I'm not really sure who you're talking about.
You didn't check your mentions. Yeah. I wouldn't check my mentions if I were you. I wouldn't either. People tag you in all kinds of stupid shit that has nothing to do with
they do.
you.
So I never look at them. I don't ever.
I wouldn't either.
She never looks at her tags, she claims. However, she has read off posts and played videos about Granny from the things she is tagged in. Make it make sense.
Yeah, the tags and the emails are quite a lot. It's actually quite a lot. I didn't know. I wasn't really sure what the hell was going on with it. To be honest, I totally lost. It was left my mind. You know what I mean? I didn't really.
Yeah, that was more. Yeah, that was more like a passing conversation on a live that I feel like you brought up, not like an investigation.
Yeah, I had just got a message about it, said something about it, and moved on. It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't like. Yeah, nobody's trying to do an investigation.
Jules, what is sketchy about it? Please enlighten me as to what's sketchy about it. It is exactly how it's gone down. I'm sorry that you're too stupid, that you don't understand how shit works. I don't have the world's weirdest cancer doctors either. You're a fucking moron. So carry on. There is no treatments yet. I don't start. I go back to the oncologist January 16th. I still don't know about my onco score. But I got another call today to tell me it's all in. But we don't have results yet. The hive totally forgets what they do. 100% forgets what they do.
I guess thanks for looking out, but I think we're both good. Are you good, Queen? Because I'm good. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see doxes and murder scenes or whatever that was, war scenes. I don't even know because I'm traumatized.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I wish everybody the best with all their health and things. And
that girl claims it was just mentioned in passing. However, Queen Bee explains that she got a message and just had to drop the breaking news right then in her previous stream.
Well, this is a live. Hold on. This is a fucking live.
Oh my God, what is?
Hold on. This is a fucking live of our live?
What?
Bitch.
What are you looking at? Right? I can't see it. Look,
what
you're looking at.
What the fuck is going on right here, right now? Look at this. Is this them? It says Granny's watching You Are a Liar. We're climbing with NC. And it's got our screenshot.
You know why, East Coast? Because people are so used to, and I'm telling you, this is what it is. People are so used to being manipulated. People are so used to being lied to. People are so used to the poor me stuff that when someone's actually fucking honest about their diagnosis, these assholes can't handle it. They don't know how to handle not being manipulated. They don't know how to handle not being fucking scammed. They have no idea how to handle it. So they come back with, oh, yours is sketchy. I've been fucking as honest as can be. Like, as honest as can be. I've showed everything. Maybe you're being lied to by the other people. Did that ever occur to you? Did it ever occur to you that people are lying to you about how bad it is for them when it's really not that difficult? Fucking idiots. Sugar tits, go fuck yourself. How's that? Bye-bye.
Up here.
Oh, well, I will tell you this much.
Because Thug is the mod and Kevorkian Scarf, Halloween Baby.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what you think it is. I think that NC has quite the history there, and they have done some pretty bad things to her. And the timing of some of the releases and some of the fights, you'd be a fool not to think it was rather convenient. But I wasn't part of any of it, so I can't.
And let me just address that real fast. Sugar Tits, even though now you're blocked, but I'm sure you have other troll names. Why do you give a fuck if I curse or not? Why are you such a loser that you feel the need to come in here? Oh, nice job on cursing. I don't even know who you are. Like, you're not a member. You're not a Patreon. You're a nobody. Why would I care what you think of me? Like, and you come in here with this like attitude, like, oh, good job. Why does it concern you? You don't I don't even know who you are. Like, you're fucking weird. And same thing with the other one. Did you give me any money? Do you support me? Do you fucking help me out? No. So really, it's none of your business. But if you had a half a brain, I've shown all the proof. So for any idiot that still questions it, you're a fucking moron. And you belong over in the hive because that's your mentality.
Can't really speak on it per se, but I know I've seen some not so wholesome things take place. I'll put it that way.
The hive can't speak on it, but will continue to speak on it, casting doubt to the Krama community.
Right.
But I don't want to see them. And, you know, I figured it could have been showed or told that she said, but, you know, facts are, you guys, be careful what pictures you send and stuff, unless you just don't care, you know, then have at it, do whatever you want. But just, you know, like Queen said, protect yourself and be careful.
They make reference to a very private photo that Granny says does not exist. This topic should not be brought to Queen Bee's audience, especially without proof or context. The next warning is to be continued.
Let me know if they put up a third party. I think that was it though for today. It was just the two of them. But yeah, I'm just so sick and tired of these idiots. Like, on one hand, oh, you put it out there. Yeah, I did put it out there with all the evidence. Hello? If you can't read, that's not my problem. And I'm so sick and tired because I'm not dying, because I am been honest, because I'm not sitting there crying how I'm going to die and oh my God, it's so much worse. Then all of a sudden I become believable. Give me a break. I mean, I've showed the proof on my panel, on Granny's panel. I've showed the proof everywhere. Give me a fucking break. Like, keep your negativity. Go back to the hive. That's where you need. You don't need to be in my chat. You're the type of person, you're too dumb to be in here. Bye-bye. I'm not going to be on much longer. I basically said everything I had to say. I was so mad when I heard QB talk about this nonsense and this BS about, what you'll call it, about this BS about Crystal and takes no accountability for anything. It's absolutely ridiculous. You shouldn't have had to. No, I'm just saying, Spitfire. And I stopped posting on the channel only because really nothing has happened. I mean, I had a lumpectomy, but not much to talk about. Because like I said from the beginning, my journey hasn't even started yet. That's what these people are so dumb. I haven't even started yet. I can't stand these assholes. It is just so frustrating and annoying. Thank you, Moxie. I do have a great community. I absolutely do. But even my mom said, when are you going to start posting again? I said, I guess when I start, my journey. But it's like, hey, I'm sorry, I've been honest. I'll just sit there and scream about how bad it is when the cancer is not even in my body anymore because they removed it with a lumpectomy. These people are fucking ridiculous. Maybe if they spend half as amount of time on themselves as they do on spreading hate and lies and misinformation, maybe they might be less miserable in life. Because they want to bring all that negativity everywhere else. Like, I'm sorry you're such a hateful loser. Go bring it to hateful people. Fucking ridiculous. So next time something happens, you know what people are going to do? This is what people are going to do. They're not going to, next time a creator gets cancer or something, they're going to play it up. They're going to say they have the worst cancer imaginable. They're going to say that they're the worst people imaginable, that their cancer is so horrible. How to take your result? All right. The lumpectomy, I explained this already, but let me explain it again. For my ANCA score, there was an issue with them putting in for the test. That is not my fault. The oncologist claims it had to do with insurance. I'm not buying that, but it's in now. And as far as how long it takes to get, I don't know. I think it's like up to 3 weeks. But let me explain. The only thing the ANCA score does is see if I need chemo. That's it. That's the only thing the test from the lumpectomy does. Did you not fucking hear me? Hey, y'all, I just told you. Maybe clean your ears out a little because I just fucking told you. And again, the only thing you get from the only results I'm waiting on is to see if I need chemo. That has nothing to do with my cancer. That has nothing to do with anything. It's just a matter if I need chemo or not. That's it. I don't know what test results you're waiting on. No, I know that, Liza. But the actual cancer is out of my body. Once you do a lumpectomy, the actual tumor is out of my body. And on the 16th, I go to the radiologist. Yeah, but they're saying my oncologist gave this excuse that you have to wait 2 weeks. That's the biggest bunch of bullshit I ever heard. Like, there's no reason an insurance company would make you wait 2 weeks. So I think that was just her excuse, that she forgot or something failed or something. Or they fucked up. But they keep the tumor. It's not like the tumor, they throw it out or anything. No, they keep it. So it doesn't matter if you do a test on it immediately, if you do a test on it in 6 months, if you do a test on it in 3 years, they keep it. I guess they keep it for testing or something. You know, like future, like testing cancer cells. I don't know. Oh, did I? Oh, hold on. All right. So Mr. Nobody dropped a new video.
That's my character. I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage. And then I pick up the trash can and I smash the guy on the head.
Welcome all you drama fans to Battle of the Creators. Welcome to today's match. Our first opponent in the red corner is Granny's Watching. And
All right, before we watch this, let me explain this maybe a little more in depth so people understand. Breast cancer is different than brain cancer. Breast cancer is different than cervical cancer. Well, maybe not cervical, but breast cancer is different than, you know, rectal cancer or throat cancer. It's completely different. When you have breast cancer that is fed by estrogen and progesterone, that's not like getting brain cancer. If it's stage 1, like mine was, it's in a tumor. Once you remove the tumor, you remove the breast cancer. Now, that doesn't mean that, you know, other factors play a part. But my particular cancer, once you remove the tumor, then I have to do radiation, possible chemo. Again, I still don't know yet. And then I have 5 years of hormone therapy pills to cut my progesterone and estrogen levels. Then it's just a matter of waiting. Will I get cancer again? Hopefully not. That's what the Onca score does. So I don't know why people think that I'm dying of brain cancer, or, you know, my cancer is comparable to a stage 4 triple negative or stage 3 triple negative. It's completely different. So anyone that thinks, oh my God, she's this, no, I don't have major, I don't have state food stamp insurance. That would be hard, not me. Try again. And that's all it is. It's nothing. Like, again, breast cancer is not like brain cancer or lung cancer. People are equating the two. Breast cancer happens 1 in 8 people. You don't see 1 in 8 women dying. So this misconception of stupidity, I just can't deal with. Like, know your facts before you come in here.
our second opponent in the blue corner is Queen Bee. And her sidekick beat him. We got no referee for this match, so it's bound to be a wild battle. Well, folks, we are back for round 4 of our battle, and there's the bell again.
To this place and what I was doing. Hence why I try to run my channel as unbiased and fair as I can be. Then TT and them would go live several times a day, all day about me. I ignored it. as you ignore people, as you know, Queen, they often will step it up a notch. We got to the point where it stepped up a notch, where she'd go live 4 or 5 times screaming about my daughter. She's fair game. They would talk about, I mean, the voices and the shit she said about my kid, the things, the sexuality of my son, who doesn't even have a sexuality. He's a fucking innocent kid. And then it came the doxing of my father. And then I responded. I've responded to TT very little in comparison of what has been done. My very recent stream was because she doxed my family and my moderators.
Okay, and then I'm supposed to know this information, right? I'm
You're tagged in it all the time. You don't see your tags?
I was tagged in it.
Yeah, several times.
Yeah, so how are you going to hold that against me when I don't know anything about these fucking tags or pay attention to them? The other day I paid attention to them after I fucking talked about the situation one time. I was tagged in 3 fucking posts. How is that my fucking fault?
Well, it's not your fault, but here's my question. Do you think they're not picking you for a reason to tag?
Do you think that Jones and Nunya and them ain't coming over here fucking with you for a reason and tagging you and fucking with you and coming in every live stream and talking shit for a reason?
Well, they don't tag me, but no, I feel like they've been in my chat whether you were the conversation or not. Has Angela ever been in your chat until last night?
Yeah, I guess she's a fucking member and I didn't even know it. So
she bought a membership during that stream.
Keep track of everybody in my fucking chats and all I had no idea. So apparently she's a member on my channel and I didn't know it.
Right, because
no, because honestly, Spitfire, I'm so tired of their bullshit. And it's always the same people. You know exactly who it is. And they're just too dumb to be in here. I don't want these people here. Like, grow the fuck up.
Because she's never there. That's my point. I get what you're saying, but I feel like you're trying to compare 2 different situations. And I get why you're upset. When I even just showed that on this stream yesterday, I got left a comment that thanked me for saying this won't be a queen bash. And I even responded, when I got off your panel, I meant to hold my word. I didn't realize that you thought like me covering like Jones and Nunya, which weren't about you. I didn't realize you thought
Nunya is about me. The whole fucking issue. That's all about me.
Right, but if you go over to my stream wasn't, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I couldn't be in the live stream yesterday. All I know is every time I looked at the chat, my fucking name was being brought up and I'm being drugged in your motherfucking chat. And every time I fucking listen to your panel, I'm being fucking dogged out by Sinner's bitch ass. Right, so yeah, I was not fucking happy yesterday. And I was not happy that I had to come home and go over a 6-hour fucking live for 6 more fucking hours to refute the fucking lies and bullshit that was told on your fucking panel.
Well, let's be honest. It didn't require 6 hours to do that. Nobody forced you to do it.
No, you were fucking what? 5 hour? It was a 5-hour live stream. Yeah. So yeah, there was quite a few fucking lies that were told. Nicolina came up and lied her motherfucking ass off.
But Sinner is the one that curses. But Sinner is the bad one. Everyone else has the bad mouth, but her. Okay.
Right.
Well, folks, it's definitely been a one-sided match so far. Yelling will only get you so far in Battle of the Creators, and Granny is definitely holding her own against the Beast so far. And there is the bell for round 5.
Few fucking lies that were told. Nicolina came up and lied her motherfucking ass off.
Right.
Sinner telling fucking lies left and right. No, I'm not doing that shit. A lot of these people in the fucking chat know who I am. Like I said, they've known me for fucking 3-4 years since I've been here.
Right. And
I'm not new to this shit.
I understand correcting the lies, but to threaten me the way you did when I've been beyond fair with you just wasn't cool.
To threaten you like what? Saying I didn't threaten you. I said I was going to cover your community like you were covering ours. Because you're telling me that these people are a certain way. I don't know these people. I'm not. I can't. What? I'm supposed to go off of your word?
It's not what you said. You invited them up on the panel, and you did so in a threatening manner, and you know you did.
No, I said you guys want to come up and we can have a live stream. What's the problem?
There is no problem. Fucking do the live stream. There's no problem. You want to associate with
okay,
stupid
well,
people?
If you want to cover us, I'm going to cover you guys. I mean, there is no fucking issue. There's no problem.
Listen, I could promise you this, Queen. You can cover them till your heart's desire. It won't change.
I didn't say I was covering them. I said I was covering your community. I didn't say I was covering them or specifically is about them, or I said, hey, let's come up here and just trash and dog the fuck out of Granny. No, I never said that either.
Right. Well, first off, all these people do is dog and trash me because, again,
And they want on my fucking panel. I mean, just because they want to talk about whatever the situation is that happened with you guys, I would never fucking allow them to dox you, your kids, or talk shit about you and drag you for an incomplete fucking lie.
Well, I thought when you said cover the community I come from, I thought you meant cover it overall. And what I'm saying is the furthest you will get, you will come to.
See, and I disagree. I don't think she held her own. I think she cowered down. And that's my opinion.
A point where you realize what a real low down piece of shit this woman that claims to be your best friend, the one that said fuck transgenders for what and who they are, the one that is a racist bigot, it won't take long before you show that. And she will show her ass on your panel just as Voices does on every panel they go on. So you can invite
I see that was the same shit. Voices came and sat up on my fucking panel, but I didn't let her drag you every fucking live stream, did I? No.
You get dragged every live stream I have. Do people come up and drag you every live stream? Is that what you're saying?
I'm allowing people to come up and drag you. That's what you keep saying. You keep saying, I'm going to bring these people up to drag the fuck out of you. No, I'm not.
I'm all they obsess over. And you know that because you saw the woman's channel. What did you think she was going to come up a panel to do when you say, maybe, fuck Granny, maybe I should have hair.
Messages, emails, tags. You think these people ain't trying to reach out to me to tell their side of their story? And I've always been fair and had an open panel. Always.
Right. Why haven't they told it till now then? Why is it only
I don't fucking know because I've never really mentioned your name because I never really had any problem or any way. You know what I'm saying? I never had any reason to be mentioning your name. So why would they come around?
You just played a video about me 3 weeks ago. Stop with the narrative that even B. Tim acknowledged that my name comes up in your chat and comes up in discussion. The twice I tuned into your show.
You're covering everything we do over here.
Even prior to me covering everything you do.
In Laura's fucking chat, you just went the fuck off on Laura's panel.
Right, because this is why. You want to know why? I know you don't like me. You can say it how many ways you want to say it.
Well, folks, after 5 rounds, Granny is definitely a fan favorite. Buzzing around her yelling has been no help to the bee. And that's the bell for round 6.
Because this is why. You want to know why? I know you don't like me. You can say it how many ways you want to say that.
Why would I not like you? What have you done that I wouldn't like you? What has happened that I would not like you?
Well, because I feel like you've always had a prejudice towards me. I feel like you've always had your prejudgment towards me. I know your moderators
Why though?
don't like me.
Why do you feel that way?
Because of the many discussions that have been had on your channel about me. That's why.
But there's been many discussions about a lot of fucking people on my panel, on my channel.
Here's my issue. This has been my issue with GW for the longest time and other creators. Who gives a fuck if Queen Bee likes you or not? Honestly, who the fuck is she? She's a fat, low-life drug addict. Period. Plain as a felon. Who fucking cares if she likes you or not? This is what happened with Diane and Wendy. Diane and Wendy were the same way. They ran around acting like people needed to like them or they were offended. People were offended if they didn't like them. Who gives a shit? They're a bunch of lowlifes. Who cares?
My panel, my channel.
It does not revolve around you, and it never has. My channel has never revolved around you, ever.
And either
and her channel has never revolved around you, QB.
As my channel, and it never
I didn't say yours did, but I said the last 5-6 live streams you've done have been specifically about the situation going on over in our shit.
That's not necessarily true. Look at it's right here on the screen. Right here is about Randy and Wonwin and Natasha Cooper. Over here is about Savage.
What, 5-6 of them? Look
here. Here, open. You can look right here. Right here is about
I can't see your fucking screen because I'm on my phone, but I'm gonna go get on my laptop right now so I can pull this fucking live stream.
And make no bones about it. The reason why QB's channel is so big, because honestly, it is a fucking train wreck every single live. Every live is a train wreck. Every live is her dropping the F-bomb every 30 seconds. It's her not being on panel. Like, it is an absolute train wreck. Every single live.
Stream or your fucking screen up.
Okay, please do. Because right here's about Savage. This is about
Scarlet. Over here. Had Jones's fucking funky ass up there talking shit.
This is about Savage. This one's about the bigot and the rotten potato. This one is about Nunya and Jones.
Who's the big Rod Patel? Who the fuck are they? Who is that?
The two people you invited up on panel last night. That's them two right there. This
I invited anybody to come up on panel. I didn't just say them. I invited anybody.
You particularly called out their names. That's for sure.
She was in my chat, matter of fact.
Right, because she knew the stream was going to be about me.
Was in my fucking chat.
Because she knew it was going to be about me.
My live stream was not about you yesterday. My live stream was about correcting the fucking lies that went down on your fucking panel.
Well, you sure started it off with it being about me.
Okay, so we have yesterday patrolling and trying to catch me riding. That was about me. You find out who your friends are.
That's not about you. Where are you on here? This is about
anything. Was about me. The whole fucking live stream was about me. Just because I'm not on your thumbnail does not mean see that now. We're not gonna play that shit. No.
About you.
I wasn't on the thumbnail does not mean that fucking live was not about me. Sinner came up and talked shit about me for what, 2 hours straight.
Oh, this is yesterday's stream. I'm sorry. You're right. You did come up as a topic, and I told Sinner to stop calling you names, and I said that B-Tim's going to defend you the same way he's going to defend Emmy.
Right, I heard you say that.
Okay, so like, was I not fair? Was I what was so
no? Actually, you were pretty fucking fair with that. But you were pretty fair with that. Yeah, you were.
So I don't understand what your anger is with me. Is it just that these people are in my chat?
I don't have, no, I didn't have an anger with you. Like I said, though, you keep getting mad at me because I say I'm going to cover over here. Okay, what's the problem, though? If you're covering our situation over here, what is the problem with me covering them? Because you think they're a bigot or racist or whatever doesn't mean that they are.
Oh, it doesn't?
I don't know. I don't know these people like that. Doesn't mean they are.
Well, folks, it's been quite a match so far, but I think things are just heating up. Tune in for next Battle of the Creators. And if you like the content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's much appreciated.
We're ready to party tonight. So am I. All right, we're going to see some skin.
Unfortunately, you cut that video at the wrong time. Like that was just getting somewhere. She said it on QB on GW's panel last night, Lindsay. That's where that came from. Is her saying that she was that Grandma Sherry was lying about it. I don't know why Grandma Sherry would lie about that. Exactly, Spitfire. That's why I went live today, Lindsay. That's why I went live, because that's all she does is manipulate. It's such bullshit. And people are so dumb, they don't even see it. She could Ruby Blue, because she's a train wreck. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, is she is a train wreck. And people like a train wreck. Look at Molly. People loved a train wreck. And she keeps that attitude all the time. It's really sad. So, but I'm going to get off now because I have to go get into a shower. I'm going to do an official birthday stream later. I just wanted to get this off my chest. Because, yeah, but I haven't seen Grandma Sherry over there either, Crystal. I haven't. I haven't seen her over there. Jack 61. Thank you, Cherry. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. And that's, I thought I was crazy, but that is exactly how I see it. Thank you, Amber. And I didn't want to sound biased. I didn't want to sound like I was being an asshole, but that is exactly how I see it. That she's so worried if QB likes her or not. And she's so concerned if QB is going to accept her or not. It's creepy. So I'm 100% with you on that. And that's why I'm looking at her like, what? So I'm glad I'm not the only one that sees that. Exactly, Ruby. She does seem like she wants the approval. And I don't know why anybody needs the approval of someone else. Be your own person. Who gives a shit if that lowlife likes you or not? Who gives a shit if that lowlife accepts you or not? It's weird. So I'm, like I said, I'm glad I'm not the only one that sees it. So, oh, I got another PayPal. Thank you. No, it doesn't Spitfire. But you would want to buy the other one first. And if you're going to do that, I need to add memorial. Right now, the memorial candles aren't on the buy one, get one. I would have to add them. Because it's not part of a collection. But I can add it. So that's it. No, it's not a big deal. You just need to let me know so I can do it. Because the buy one, get one's only 3 more days. And then we switch to a different special. I'm having a lot of problems with Canva lately. Canva keeps going out. I have to switch from Google Chrome to Microsoft. I like constantly have to go back and forth because one will stop working. I don't want to be. That's what I'm saying, Crystal. All they do is lie. Now, one person I will say, I do get what Ellie was saying today, and I agree with Ellie on it. That, you know, stop sharing personal shit and you think you could trust people. But Cappy, of all people, Cappy knows what happened to us in the DC. And Cappy knows that we had the worst Discord leak ever, the worst Facebook leak ever. And I'm very surprised that she would still do that. It's crazy. We'll have content for years at the rate they're going. Yeah, but it's, to me personally, Spitfire, it's getting boring, repetitive, and lame. I just wish they would keep my name out of their mouths. That's all. But they don't realize how much they speak about me, which is why I respond. But if they don't mention me at all, and nobody in panel mentions me, I can assure you I will not be covering them. Yes, Alyssa. Hey, Sage, I'm getting into a shower now. You want Canva Pro, though. I can't clip them fast enough. I'm going to do other creators. Take your time, doesn't get it up to 3:45. Yeah, but it takes me like an hour and a half to get beautiful. You know, it's not just like overnight. So, all right, I'm going to get off, though. I got to get into a shower. I will see. Yeah, I'm wearing makeup. It's my birthday. What do me wearing makeup have to do with you wearing makeup? That's what I want to know. Tell me. It's not my official birthday stream, Sage. That's tonight when we get home. Are we going to wear purple? You know, I never thought of that. I did not think of that. Thank you, Whistle Down. Train wrecks are full of smoke and messes. People are in the mood to watch one day. Others, nope. It is not a good recipe for a long. Oh, I agree with you, Liza. By the way, that's my chair, guys. I agree with you. But that's all it is a train wreck. And then you become a target. That's why I tell people, I don't care. I don't care about numbers. I just don't give a shit. I'd rather have steady people. Hey, without borders. You're leaving? You're coming here? Oh no, you're doing your makeup. A beautiful daughter. Blah. Blah. Without borders, aren't you an ex? You were an ex-mod for GW, right? That was you? I think it was. You just showered? Yeah, I gotta get into a shower. I was doing candles all morning. All right, I thought it was you because I heard somebody mention you. No, Sage and a boyfriend. Phoenix is sick, but Sage and a boyfriend are taking me to Dave & Buster's because that's where I want to go for my birthday. They asked me what I wanted to do. And I said, I don't know. I don't want to go out to eat. I barely eat anything. It's a waste. So I said, Dave & Buster's. Play some video games, have a few drinks. I'm good. You don't make candles with makeup on. No, I do. Wait, I don't understand that. Going for sushi, no makeup. I got a gift card today for sushi. So, all right, I'm going to get off though. I got into a shower. Sage, do me a favor. Can you bring laundry soap? I forgot to tell Phoenix to get some on the way home. Thank you, Kareem. All right, I'm going to do an official birthday stream later. And again, thank you everyone for the PayPals and Cash Apps and birthday wishes. But tonight we're going to do the official stream when I get home. And I can get drunk because I'm not driving. Woo woo. Sorry. I just thought that you glammed up to make candles. No. No, but this morning I was doing all the candles. I still have a lot more to go, but I need a break. Tell me, let me tell you, a big Sansella Bum Bum fragrance sells like hotcakes. I don't even know what Bum Bum fragrance is. I know that I'm going to run a special on Nordic Nights because I have so much of it. I accidentally ordered 16 ounces of it when I already had 16 ounces. So yeah, I'm going to do a special on that soon. But let me get into a shower. I'll see you beautiful people tonight. Have a wonderful day. Peace.